If you're looking for a Texas native plant that can thrive in the heat, supports pollinators, and can practically take care of itself, then you are in the right place. Mealy Blue Sage is one of the most reliable Central Texas natives, and in this video we'll cover why it's perfect for your Texas native landscape, how to care for it, and ways to pair it with other Texas gems. I'm Cory Ames. Welcome to another Texas Nature Journal entry. I'm excited to introduce you to the Mealy Blue Sage, which is a beautiful, visually interesting, low maintenance plant, something really essential for supporting many of our local ecosystems here in Texas. So whether you're a seasoned Texas native plant gardener or just starting out, this plant has a lot to offer. So let's dive in. Mealy Blue Sage is a perennial herb native to Central and West Texas. It grows up to 3 feet tall. You can see here my plant is maybe maxing out this range, pushing a little bit beyond that, but it has these densely packed blue to sort of lavender flowers that are forming these spikes that are 3 to 9 inches long. Its leaves are a grayish green. They're lance-shaped and sometimes toothed, which provides a nice soft contrast to its vibrant blooms. This plant thrives in limestone-based soils, sandy loams, and even clay, which I'm on here predominantly in the Blackland Prairie, if it's well drained. It's found in prairies, woodlands, and meadows across Central and West Texas and parts of New Mexico. These dry, sunny conditions really make it perfectly suited to many Texas native landscapes, which I've certainly started to see. It's a very popular landscape plant, at least here in the greater San Antonio area. Hey y'all, very quickly, I just want to tell you about the sponsor of today's Texas Nature Journal entry. I'm very proud to have this video sponsored by Pollinatives, your local Texas native plant nursery located in Converse, Texas, just about 25 minutes from central San Antonio, northwest. Pollinatives is part of the Nice Native Plant Partner Program, a collaborative initiative with the Native Plant Society of Texas to ensure the plants that they offer are right for our local environment. So they carry a real impressive selection of common to hard to find Texas natives, kind of like this 1 gallon evergreen sumac there that I picked up just last week. I think their selection is perfect for anyone who's looking to enhance their landscape with plants that are adapted to our climate. And as a special offer for y'all, you can use the code ENSEMBLETX for 10% off your next purchase at Pollinatives. So you can visit pollinatives.com to check out their latest hours and learn more about how they're helping our Texas landscapes thrive. Whether you're dealing with rocky soils or open sunny spaces, Mealy Blue Sage can handle it. It's especially valuable for helping to restore native ecosystems in these regions around Texas. I can hear it. There's a bee somewhere buzzing around the plant here, and we're in about mid-December right now as I'm recording this. So it's a really vital source of nectar for bees and other pollinators this late in the year. Speaking of, the Mealy Blue Sage is recognized by the Xerces Society as a critical plant for native bees. Its long-lasting nectar, which I just mentioned, also supports hummingbirds and butterflies throughout the long growing season. Plus, as well, it's deer resistant. This is an issue for me in my area, but if that's something that you're concerned about, you won't have to worry about wildlife snacking on it. And it's a visually stunning addition to many types of gardens, whether you're planting it in a border, a rock garden, or a wildflower meadow. It can bring a splash of color, just planted in isolation, or does quite well with a mass planting. It can add some texture that lasts from spring to fall. So you can plant Mealy Blue Sage in full sun, spacing each plant about 1 to 2 feet apart. This collection here, it looks like I planted those just about a foot apart, which is typical. I really prefer density myself, and I am not a patient landscaper. And so you can see what this looks like now. These were put in the season, I believe, late spring this same year. So they look wonderful right now, and I think that they're kind of one cohesive mound, which is always what I try to go for. Definitely water sparingly, really, if at all, once it's established, to prevent legginess in the plant. That's one of the ways I think that it looks least attractive, or its maybe least attractive look. The Mealy Blue Sage will typically freeze back in winter, but grows back, no worries, it's very hardy in spring. So to keep it looking its best, if you are someone who is into more maintenance, you can cut back the flower stems by 1/3 after each blooming cycle. I personally don't. I got a lot of things to manage here, getting a lot of new plants in the ground, so I'm not doing so much attentive maintenance, at least at the moment. But even still, you can see some of the dead stems here from previous blooms, but I think that this plant still looks really phenomenal. I like the natural look personally, and also if I don't need to do the work, then that's great. But I do typically do a very seasonal pruning in winter before early spring or late winter when things can start to re-engage their growing cycles. But that pruning can encourage some fresh growth, and it'll help the plant stay compact. You can see, perhaps my plant would look a little bit more compact down here below. If I had been doing that pruning, you can see there's some stem space down below that's all rather leafless. But, again, not a look that I so much mind, and perhaps with more intentionally planted lower level plants, it would be even less of an issue and perhaps, a virtue. Speaking of, you can pair Mealy Blue Sage with drought tolerant natives like Zexmania daisy. There's great yellow color in those flowers there. Or Blackfoot daisy. Those are both two nice low growing plants, Texas native plants that enjoy some similar conditions, all very adaptable. The white of the Blackfoot daisy bloom, the Zexmania daisy, the yellow bloom there, and a little bit different shades of green on each of their leaves. Those could fit in really nicely here down beneath. Also, I might say Linheimer muley as a grass, perhaps something staged behind it, depending on what angle you'd be looking at the garden from, could add some different contrasting texture, creating a really well-rounded pollinator-friendly garden, in my opinion. As for propagation, the seeds on the Mealy Blue Sage need light to germinate, and often benefit from a cold, moist stratification period. And a cold, moist stratification period really is just exposing the seeds to cool, damp conditions for a few weeks to help them germinate. This is similar to how they naturally experience winter before sprouting in spring. So this can be achieved by keeping them cool in a refrigerator or something like that for a few weeks to simulate a wintering season for those seeds. But you can collect the seed capsules, or collect seeds, as capsules dry, but before they open fully. As for cuttings, which is maybe the easiest way to grow Mealy Blue Sage, you can take softwood stems in late spring and root them in well-drained soil with some regular misting. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Mealy Blue Sage. If you did, you can check out my other Texas Nature Journal entry on Zexmania daisy, which I mentioned before, another pollinator favorite that pairs beautifully with the Mealy Blue Sage here. And if you're ready to take your Texas native plant landscaping to the next level, don't miss my upcoming newsletter, my new newsletter called Grow Ensemble. It's going to be packed with practical tips, expert insights, and as well inspiration to help you create a thriving, resilient Texas native landscape. So sign up now at ensembletexas.com/grow to make sure you get that.